craft brews and casual conversations. We be getting sour all up in this hizzy.
Yeah.
I'm Drew.
I'm Rob.
This is Dudes with Brews on a Porch.
Meow. Intro.
You're about to hear the greatest show of your life.
Dude.
Dudes with brews on a porch with Rob and Drew.
Rob, we are drinking Drekker Brewing Company, also going on the trend of the Fargo beers that I bought in Minnesota
Yeah.
because it's closer to Fargo than Minneapolis. So that's how that goes. It's Techno Viking. It's a sour.
It's a Techno Viking. Wow.
Does Techno?
I don't know how you do that. That's how it is.
I don't think Techno exists anymore. Really, it's all that dubstep stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Or I don't even know what it's called anymore. I think it's called something else.
I think, isn't it all a subset of Techno?
I think so. A great intro into the world of sour beers. Techno Viking is a very light and refreshing. The German Pilsner malt backbone and the mild tartness makes this a very approachable and drinkable beer.
Interesting can on this one.
Yeah, it's sweet artwork.
It's got a sticker.
Drekker-
You could take it off and put it on the wall.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's not actually on the can.
Where is this?
The whole thing is.
It's on the can.
I don't think so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the whole thing is a sticker.
Yeah, aren't all labels? Oh, yeah.
Like the entire...
Yeah, that's a horrible noise you're making.
Sorry about that.
You can still hear it.
I'm not. No, normally they're not like that. Normally it's printed on the aluminum. You can't just
Sometimes.
pull
No,
the sticker off.
There's a lot that are like that. Made with real Techno, it says.
Made
It
with
is-
real sticker, I say.
It is 4.5 ABV, 1 on the IBU. A big whopping 1.
Is that it? Wait, I thought this was a sour.
A little bit bitter, though.
Oh, I guess bitter and sour aren't the same.
No.
Smells like sour.
Tastes like a sour. Looks like a Pilsner.
Yeah, that's sour.
You don't like sours?
Not a fan. Not a huge fan.
I like them. I just, I
Time
don't.
and a place for
Right.
a sour.
Right. Are you feeling sour today, Rob?
I try not to, but I'm not feeling like a sour today.
Not feeling like a sour. All right. Well, a lot of good things going on in the world, Rob. Phil's here. Found out he had a roundworm. My dog's got worms.
I just looked at his poo before.
You examined the poop?
Yep.
Did you see anything?
Maybe not. I didn't get deep into it, so.
Well, I saw one yesterday, and it strikes some concern up because he's a puppy, and I learned that it's pretty common in
Yeah.
puppies. Even though I gave him deworming stuff when I first got him, he still got it.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
That puppies are more apt to.
A lot of times they're born with it, they say.
Yeah, but I would have assumed that you would have gotten rid of it when you.
Gave him the stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where. I don't really know the source of where he got it, but he's acting normal.
Yeah.
He's eating. He's drinking. He's pooping. Just the occasional worm is in it. But he
Yep.
got some medicine. And don't worry, in 2 weeks I'll give him the rest of his medicine.
Medicine?
And then and I gave him his monthly dose of Heart Guard today too. So if you're in PETA and you think I'm abusing my dog, think again, assholes. Think again.
Yeah. It's not. He doesn't abuse them. I mean, he gives them the right pills. No, it doesn't matter that he hits him all the time, but the pills.
I don't hit him.
Yeah, I know you don't hit him. That's a joke, everybody.
If anything,
Chill out.
If anything, I verbally abuse him and call him stupid. But he doesn't know what I'm saying, right? Dum dum.
As long as you say it with a good tone, I don't think it matters.
Yeah. He's just going to town on his toy right now.
Yeah. He's gotten bigger.
He has gotten bigger. Phil, the official Dudes with Brews on a Porch pooch.
I want to take this opportunity to apologize for that sticker sound again. Everybody, I apologize.
Rob, I don't know that I have much to talk about, but we have a weekly commitment. We have things to fulfill. So people must hear our voice once a week. We have a lot of things coming up that are exciting.
Yep. Big preparations coming up for us.
The big spooky October spectacular, a month of strange brews, our second annual one.
Are we going to give them a heads up on what our topics are, or is it going to be just surprise?
Just surprise. And we're actually going to try to research the stuff. And you know what? And we'll be like the dollop and we'll say our sources.
We will.
We will.
Oh, I thought the dollop didn't.
They're saying that they didn't give them proper sources, even though they put it in the show notes.
Yeah. Well, all right. I guess I'll write down my materials.
Just write down this. We'll just write down where we get the articles, and hopefully.
Yeah, but some of the stuff that we're going to be talking about is it's knowledge that I have from documentaries and research throughout the years.
Well, hopefully we can get. We're working on lining up some special guests.
Yeah.
In the Strange Brew month, one of them being a paranormal investigator who has been on the program before, but we'll make sure we get him before we tell you. He also has a show on Amazon Prime.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, which you can watch it.
But once again,
his name's Todd.
Okay, I guess we're not going to... all right.
The show he's on is called Haunted State, and the first season's out, and there's 2 documentaries on Amazon Prime. Stream it. Support him. He's not like the main dude, but he's in it. He does the stuff.
Yeah, he's on camera.
He's on it. He's got a luscious beard, a beautiful voice. He's just an overall beautiful man. Just
another person for me to contend with.
He does the best Casey Kasem impression I've ever heard in my life. It's amazing.
I can't wait to make him do a top 10 countdown of his most scary haunted states.
The first season they did, that's all Wisconsin locations.
There's a lot here.
Yeah, there is. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. So, well, maybe if there's a topic you want to hear, let us know. Email us, dudesonaporch@gmail.com. Let us know maybe if there's some cool shit you want to talk about. Otherwise, we're going to choose.
Otherwise, we have Facebook too, don't we?
Yeah.
Throw it on the Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook or Twitter. Drew
does all that stuff, so I don't know anything about it, really.
I take care of it all. The Instagram.
I just show up.
You just show up and brings hilarity. You said you're talking with some stuff. You and your mom watch some good movies.
Yeah, oh yeah. I would say the first. The first movie that we watched today was called Five-Headed Shark Attack.
Yes.
And first off, there was not 5 heads on the shark until about 3/4 of the way through the movie when it sprouted a 5th head on its ass on the tail, which they never addressed. There was an Emma Watson lookalike in the cast.
Okay.
That movie was actually so bad it was like funny bad.
Right.
And it was like, it was so ridiculous because like the heads were like, it looked like a regular shark, but it just looked like it had 4 heads at the front of it.
And then one on its ass, huh?
And then at the halfway through the movie, or a little bit later than halfway through the movie, it all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, another head sprouted up, and it came up and bit a chopper and pulled it out of the sky. I mean, it had all the great shark movie effects and whatnot.
What is it about these types of movies that people love? Because people do love them, like Sharknado, and all that shit. Like, what is it?
Well, and this was like really just like Jaws, only with 4 heads. And whoever wrote this movie, and did the special effects, at least now I thought that Five-Headed Shark Attack was pretty awful, but it was funny awful, because like the way that what the characters did in situations, like they just like. They kept on acting like they had to be out on the boat and they had to do this and it was like, dude, it's a shark. You just go on land and you're safe, right?
No.
Well,
in this case, yes.
In this case, yes. Until we got to the second movie, which was called 6-Headed Shark Attack.
Nice.
And now this one was ridiculous. This one was so bad, it was bad. And, I wish I could remember more about the 5-headed shark attack, but the 6-headed shark attack was so overpowered. 5-headed shark attack.
Can I just announce some breaking news that's bullshit right here?
What's up?
Podcoin is going away.
What?
What the fuck? Tomorrow, September 24th.
Are we releasing this today?
Yes. I got to cash in, dog. I got to cash in quick.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, let me take this opportunity to apologize to all our listeners about all the Podcoin advertisement that we've given them over the last few months.
Why is it?
Well, it leaves a sour taste in your mouth, much like this beer.
Instead of a delightful tartness, it's that evil tartness. What the fuck, dude?
You try and make the world a better place and you get shut down after 6 months. Sounds about right.
It's with a heavy heart that Podcoin announces that the experiment that is Podcoin will be shutting down as of September 24th. They had a lot of fun building the app and working with podcasters and helping to grow the podcast listener community. Unfortunately, podcast failed to sustain momentum. Did learn a lot, and we'll be applying it to a future app. Thank you. What the fuck?
Did my rice get delivered? That's what I want to know.
To all you podcast fans out there,
Coin fans?
they recommend Castbox
Yeah.
to keep the storytelling going.
I
But
still have Castbox because of that one episode, that one show that you wouldn't let me bring up because I ruined the ad when I said that.
my fucking I have an iPhone. My podcast app is gonna be just unhinged when I open that up. I haven't
Yeah, you're
used-
gonna have tons of new episodes that you've already listened to,
Oh shit, dog.
and now you've screwed up all your stats on your other app.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, it's
Well, you
it's
know what?
bittersweet. We got to go through the 5 stages of grief, and then eventually we'll get to acceptance.
I have 2,746.8 Podcoins. And you know what I can get with that? I can get a $5 fucking gift card to Starbucks. Or I could get a $3 gift card to those evil, evil sons of bitches at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, go with the Starbucks.
I could get, well, we don't have AMC movie things, or I could just donate it.
That's what I've been doing.
You know what? You know what I'm going to do, Rob? I'm going to donate 700 coins. So I'm donating approximately 14,000 calories of pet food to some animals. Give, motherfucker! Woohoo!
Phil is shadowboxing.
Phil is fucking going nuts. He
What the hell?
he's feeling it. And I'm going to also get my Starbucks gift card, just so you know.
All right.
I can get this nice with my. I'll get my girlfriend a nice cup of latte.
Yeah.
So I have 46 points left. How should I
Rice.
do that? Rice. I think I'm going to feed some more animals,
Okay, that's good too.
or I could donate I could donate to childhood cancer and AIDS. These are all good things that they were doing. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm going to feed some more rescue animals. I'm just going to give
Sad day.
them all the things. How much did I have? 40.7. Give. Good Lord, Phil. What is your problem?
So,
Those roundworms are giving you all this energy.
yeah, right?
God damn it. Well, all right. Well, so find a different podcast app to listen to us, and I'll promptly be deleting all the fucking posts I've ever made about Podcoin because it floods my Instagram or our Instagram.
Yeah. Well,
You know what? It brought us listeners.
yeah,
though.
yeah. I'm
So-
happy that we were on Podcoin, and I wish it would have worked, but
So
it didn't. Things don't always work out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Tell
so
that to my love life. Just kidding.
back to the Sharks.
My love life currently is amazing.
Good.
And great.
As it should be. Cheers to that. Remember when we used to do that?
You didn't like the blurb I made when two negative assholes or try to become...
I said maybe we could change the intro. I didn't think that we would do a whole like thing like that. I just thought it would be a cheers and then like a clink of a glass. I didn't even,
I thought it was creative and
it was fine. It was. I didn't say it was bad. Man, geez, learn how to take a note.
The text that you gave me, it said, "Hey, listen, that thing is dog shit, absolute dog shit. Probably with some roundworms in it too." Whoever.
See, I didn't mean to send that though. That's the thing. I was just venting to myself.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever accidentally send or like something or sent something to the wrong person? You're talking smack about somebody. You meant to send it to somebody else, but you sent it to the person you're talking smack about.
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's that.
Yeah. I've definitely like posted some things I wasn't trying to post.
Yeah.
On accident on Facebook. That was worse in my opinion.
One time a dude I worked with posted like a porn link on accident to his Facebook.
That'll happen.
Will it?
I don't know.
I was like, that's
you know, you sync your phone up to your internet and your Facebook to your phone, and then you know you're trying to fall asleep watching a little porn. After the porn
that
hits
makes you go to sleep.
Yeah, you know that porn hits its moment.
Does
you
the opposite
hit
effect
your
for me.
moment, and then you fall asleep because that's what people do, I guess. After that, and then as you're falling asleep, you nod out, and your nose hits the Facebook button on your phone, thereby sending all your nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, and everything some incest porn.
Ew. Okay. Has this happened before?
This is one of those things. Remember last week when we were saying we were trying to come up with an example of things that definitely have happened?
Yeah.
Because there's so many people in the world.
Everything has happened.
Yeah, that has happened. I'm sure that's happened. Not to me, but I'm just, you know, that's one of those things for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Rob, you'll be happy to know that all my Podcoin spending is gone.
All right.
Dude, I'm hurt. I don't know what hurts more. Getting ripped on and reminded that Dave Jackson has reviewed this podcast over and over by various people, or that Podcoin shutting down.
The Dave Jackson.
The most painful experience of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm going through a divorce. No, I'm just kidding. Damn it. I'm fucking mad. What's the biggest disappointment you've ever had in your life? Like, not that you can talk about. I thought like The Breakfast Club wasn't as great as the hype.
Yeah.
That was pretty disappointing.
That was a good movie.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No. What's good about it?
The fist in the air.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when the dude like pokes the girl in the vagina.
The Breakfast Club?
That happens in that.
I think did you watch the wrong
No. Judd Nelson pokes Molly Ringwald in the hoo-ha. And then like she pretends not to like it. But he didn't ask for permission.
Well, you know, that's an 80s movie, so it's got to get taken off the shelf, just like everything else. Because nothing about the 80s, 90s, or any time frame before now it was appropriate.
It really wasn't appropriate.
Yeah, nothing.
To be honest. Some of the things are intense. I thought The Breakfast Club sucked. Goonies sucked.
Goonies sucked, yes.
You know, I'm glad you're on board with me on that.
I think a lot of people are on board with that.
I don't think so, because I get ridiculed. I get told.
I hear it more and more, though. Now.
It's dumb.
Like, it's just a bad movie.
It is a bad movie.
But, you know, it's all about when you see those movies. Did you see Breakfast Club when you were a kid?
No.
That's why you don't like it.
Same thing with Goonies. I didn't like it.
I saw Goonies as a kid. I still don't like it.
Oh, really? You know what movie I never have really liked? Hocus Pocus.
That's one of those, like, guilty, I don't know. It's not...
Everyone loves it.
I wouldn't say I love it. I wouldn't even say I like it, but I watch it for some reason when it's on.
I heard they're making a second one.
That sounds about right. You know that they're going to start replaying Mad About You?
Oh, really?
They're playing the whole
that
series.
David
again.
Spade and Michael J. Fox?
No, that's Just Shoot Me. I think.
Oh, that's a good show.
No, wait.
That's Just Shoot Me. You're right.
Yeah, but Michael J. Fox isn't in Just Shoot Me.
Yeah, he is.
When?
Michael J. Fox and Charlie Sheen.
No, that's that's Spin City.
Oh, all right. Is David Spade in that?
No, he's in Just Shoot Me.
I'm so confused. God damn it.
Spin City has Heather Locklear. Michael J. Fox, Heather Locklear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Word.
But yeah, just mad about you, Helen Hunt and God, I can't believe I'm Paul Reiser, maybe.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
What were we talking about before?
Shark attacks.
Okay, go ahead.
I guess I should say the first one. I don't know how the shark got four heads to it, but the premise was that this guy wanted to catch it for his aquarium, like his like he had a big aquarium place, like a zoo for water animals.
Yeah.
That people went and saw, and so he wanted to try and catch it alive and da da da. That movie, it fit together. It was just funny. It was hilarious. I would recommend Five-Headed Shark Attack if you like bad movies that are funny, like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and stuff like that. But Six-Headed Shark Attack, this shark in this movie looked like a starfish, and every fin was a head. So there were heads sticking out the side of it.
Oh, okay.
And then 2 heads in the front, 2 heads where the fins would be, and then 2 heads where the back fins would be. And at one point in the movie, because it gets couples like on an island, a couples retreat. Nobody wants to work together though because they're bad couples. And at one point, there's a couple they're like, the lady's like, I think after this is done, like the shark has already killed a few people, and they're all running for their lives, and they stop on the beach and they go like, after this is done, I think I want to split up. That's what the girl says. And the guy's like, yeah, I think you're right. And then the girl is like all upset that the guy agrees with her. And then in the background, behind the girl, the guy can see it, but the girl can't. The 6-headed shark
Just peeks out.
walks up onto the beach using its 4 heads as feet. And the guy starts going, pushing the girl and saying, run, 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 run. And she's just like standing there screaming. It's like all both of them had to do was run, and they would have gotten away. But they just stood there and oh my God, this movie was so bad. It was so bad. If you like bad movies, it's so hard to explain it.
People do. Like, what's the appeal of it? Why are these shitty movies good? Like, why
See,
is
this one
zombie? There's a movie called Zombie Tsunami
Yep.
where there's just a tsunami full of zombies.
See, now that's plausible though, because if there's a zombie apocalypse
When was
and
the last time
then
there was a tsunami?
if there's tsunamis,
All the time?
yeah, we've been having a lot of tsunamis.
When's
in
the last time we heard about it?
2015.
2015?
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a huge one?
2005 had a huge one, I think. It was,
Yeah.
Or was it 05 or was it 09 or something?
No. There was one when I was in middle school. I was in 8th grade.
Yeah, that's the big one that like all of a sudden like it hit like 13 countries and
That'd be like, how old are you in 8th grade?
that's about 2005 because I would have been in.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
So like, yeah, but if there's a zombie apocalypse and then follow that up with a tsunami, all the zombies that are on the beach get sucked into the tsunami. Zombie tsunami.
I don't think /tag would be a serious movie. A serious horror movie.
Yeah.
wouldn't
There's
be
a
like
difference.
a goofy one.
These like piranha and like Killer Tomatoes, like 6-Headed Shark Attack. See, 6-Headed Shark Attack was so bad, it was frustratingly bad.
What would ours be?
What do you mean?
I got a cheesy horror movie for you.
Go for it.
The Kindness Killer. Kill him with kindness.
See, but that's still
He's so nice that you die.
yeah, but that's not ridiculous enough to be a bad
You don't
movie
think so?
that's
right.
funny bad. Like you need like a attack of the 20-foot clownfish, and it's like John
Sure.
Gacy clownfish, like that rolls into town and it knocks over skyscrapers and shit.
Okay.
Or What's a bird that would be funny if it was really big? Like a robin, like a giant robin comes in. Yeah, giant parrot, like a giant parrot, and it comes in and it's got a catchphrase.
Just replace like all Godzilla movies with a parrot.
Yeah. See, now that's cheesy funny. Like it's so bad, it's like fun to watch. It's fun to make fun of while you watch it.
The ginger dead man.
That's
real.
Oh, okay.
Gary Busey does the voice of the ginger dead man. The third one is called Saturday Night Cleaver. He goes back to the 70s.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah, so is Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah, that is also a real thing.
Yeah, I mean, so it's, but I don't even know why we were watching this. Like, we got sucked into the 5-headed shark attack, and it was like that thing's only got 4 heads, and then all of a sudden, right at the end of the movie, it sprouts a 5th head, and it does. They never even. I don't even think the cast found out about the 5th head ever in the movie. It was so ridiculous. Like that one was. It was so like ridiculous that it was funny to make fun of while you watch it. Whereas 6-headed shark attack, I will say this, frustratingly just horrible. Everything about it was just like, why? Bad, stupid, bad, not funny, terrible. So whoever remade that, that's my critique of 6-headed shark attack.
Okay.
And they both had like a lookalike character. Like there was like a Chris Christopherson lookalike in 6-headed shark attack, and there was a Emma Watson lookalike in 5-headed shark attack.
Okay.
They were very funny movies. I don't know. I don't even know how to talk about them, I guess, because they're so fresh. I haven't decompressed from my post shark attack movie life.
What cheesy horror movie would you want to live in if you could? You have to pick in a cheesy horror movie. What would it be?
Horror movie I'd like to live in.
I'd like to be in Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Where the turkey kills people. Then at the end of the movie, they end up getting the turkey and they cook it for Thanksgiving. But then it comes to life again.
Wow, spoiler alert.
Yeah, real spoiler.
You should have said that earlier.
Sorry.
I'm trying to think. I haven't watched a lot of them. Lake Placid, is that one of them?
Is that cheesy?
I think it. I don't think it was meant to. I don't think it was meant to be cheesy. That same thing with Congo and Anaconda. Like those were supposed to be big blockbuster movies.
Owen Wilson is in that movie.
Yeah. So is Jennifer Lopez.
Oh yeah, J-Lo.
Yeah.
You know she spent like $10,000 on her birthday cake.
That doesn't surprise me.
$10,000.
We spend $10 on our birthday cake. It's probably pretty comparable.
Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. Rob, I thought I've been meaning to do this, but do you remember our New Year's resolutions? So we're like what, fucking 3/4 done with the year almost.
Yeah.
Should we follow up? Do you remember what I remember mine? Something were along the lines of stand up for myself.
Yep.
And as we know, with the beer thing, not that long ago.
It hasn't happened. Let's just throw that out there. That hasn't happened yet.
But it will. I have till the end of the year to do it. At least once.
Yes.
I want to start running.
I think you're supposed to continuously do it. I don't think the resolution is I'll do it one time this year, but it's a start.
Running and losing weight, haven't done. Need to again. Need to.
Yeah. Well, I will never condone running.
I think about it a lot. Why not? What's wrong with running?
It hurts your ankles.
What happens if there's a 5-headed shark in the horizon and you need to run?
It will chase you down. It doesn't matter, apparently. Well, I mean...
Well, they didn't run, so you don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. They ran away and they got away from it once they ran away. But the other people... the other thing about that movie, I just got to say, they spent all this time in the water. There was an island, and they kept going in the water. Why? I can't understand that about shark attack movies, even Jaws. Let's just deconstruct this for a second. We don't need to be in the water. Why is a surf competition worth dying for? Just go on land and call a helicopter.
Yeah. Jaws, also a stupid movie.
Remember when we used to do that thing? How can you make this movie end
Yeah, like
realistically in
movies.
5 seconds, in 1 sentence or less or whatever.
Yeah.
Get out of the water and get a helicopter.
Yeah,
Done.
That's true. That is very true. Be a great, realistic movie. And stay out of the water.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
like they were seriously. They were swimming. You could see the shore. It was like a rock's throw away from them, and then they would swim parallel to the shore to get to the other. Oh my! Oh, it's so frustrating. Mad about it.
Yeah.
And it didn't even need to happen to push the movie plot along.
Right.
But anyway, okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Other New Year's resolution I had, I think, was like using social media a little bit less, like Facebook.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've posted some things, but not too much.
I don't remember what mine were.
No.
Quit smoking, maybe. That didn't happen.
Has it ramped up?
In the last couple of weeks, it has. I've been very stressed.
Yeah. Does it really help ease the stress, or is it just the routine?
It's more the boredom. Like instead of sitting there and having a panic attack.
Why don't you replace a habit with a habit?
I've tried. It's not as easy as it sounds.
Do you need something in your hands?
It's hard to explain. Because I can like.
I was going to suggest masturbating more.
Well, I've done that too.
Okay, and still hasn't cured it. Huh?
Because you need that post solo coitus.
You need a cigarette afterwards?
So
I'm
yeah.
spent. Light
Yeah.
me up.
But
I'm gonna shoot straight with you, Rob, because we're friends and I care about you. Smoking is gross.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Thanks.
just so you know.
Yeah.
And it's bad for you.
I lived my 28 years of my life hating smoking.
And then you did it.
And then now I've lived the last 4 years
Why?
as a smoker.
What happened? Just stress, or if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. But
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I just don't know what to say. It's embarrassing that I went down this road. I started smoking every once in a while because it was nice.
I understand.
As a
I've been
stress
there.
reliever,
I used to smoke, never like habitually, but it was probably going to get to that point had I worked at Walmart any longer.
Yeah.
Because I would like go. That was like some days my only break. The only reason I could take a break was to go smoke a cigarette with somebody. So I would really need. I was super stressed or whatever.
Yeah.
It kind of seems like how it starts, and then I would go, "Hey, you want to go smoke?"
It does give you, like, when you first start,
A
it gives you
buzz.
like a little head buzz that's like
It's
nice.
nice.
It really does feel like it's relaxing you.
And if you get a menthol one, it's like kind of fresh.
I never liked menthol
I
personally.
like the menthols.
But yeah, I mean,
I haven't smoked a cigarette in a long time though. Like,
and don't. There's no reason to.
But yeah, like I said,
vaping has taken its 8th life.
vaping's fucking stupid.
Better than smoking.
Is it though? Because I've heard other things. I've heard things recently that say otherwise.
That just killed 8 people.
Yeah.
How many people has smoking killed?
Well, because vaping hasn't been around that long though.
I
Right?
guess. Yeah. Know your body. If vaping's going to kill you, don't do it. But otherwise, it's fine.
I mean, technically, like alcohol drinking kills people every year.
True.
Hasn't killed me yet though.
It'll never will.
Right.
But no.
Once a drunk driver hits me,
Yeah. Yep.
and in that case, fuck you, driver.
Yeah. Right. Don't condone that ever. But I also said I don't condone cigarettes ever. And so maybe when I'm 65, I'll start slamming some drinks.
you
and
ever-
driving. I hope that's not the case. Don't. If that happens, then definitely have an intervention.
Have you ever been close with quitting smoking
Yeah, I was down to like 3 a day.
versus?
And I
pack?
did quit for like 3 days at one point.
Yeah. Is it just?
It's been bad. And honestly, I probably would have been doing a lot better. But my mom has been buying me cigarettes.
Is it
every
more
once in a while.
because of the? Because
That sounds bad to my mom. It's because she knows that I've got a lot going on in my life that's bad right now. I don't want to get into it on the podcast necessarily. Yeah, what does it matter? I got fired. I don't have a job. I have no money. I have no prospects at the moment. Rent is coming due. All my bills are coming due. My parents are taking care of me big time. Things are bad right now. I'm alone. and sour beer on the podcast. And Podcoin's going away.
Just when you thought things couldn't get worse.
Yeah, it's like
Podcoin's
it
leaving.
Keeps on piling it on.
Yeah.
So
I get it. I'm just saying, like, I'm just curious. Like, is it more the habit, your stress, you're in the routine, the habit of when it comes to be stressed, you reach for that cigarette.
If I get really stressed, yeah, I'll. That's the only time I ever chain smoke. Is if I'm like super stressed out or angry about something or frustrated about something. Which honestly, what's weird is like, if you're like super mad and this might just be me, but if I chain smoke when I'm just calm, like if I was sitting here just chain smoking, I would get sick from the nicotine and throw up. I've been sick from nicotine many times,
Right.
Where it actually made me throw up and get like cold sweats and stuff.
I've never been sick from cigarettes, but the first time I tried chewing tobacco, I threw up.
Yeah, that'll do it too. And a
Dude,
cigar,
I was so fucking. I have thrown up from a cigar. I don't know why. Like for a little bit that I chewed. Never again. It was never like habitually.
Yeah,
But it would have turned into one had I keep doing.
That's how it works, and that's how it started with me. Is like, I started it. No, you can't have that beer, Phil.
Phil, you have a problem.
Yeah,
you have a disease.
Man, he's like reaching from the couch to the table trying to get my beer.
He's got to get his fix. Yeah, I was. How old was I when I was doing that? I was probably only like 16.
Well, did you get into the black?
Did
you get into the black and mild phase with those guys?
I.
All right, Phil, go. I wanted you up here, but now I don't, because now you're really worrying me with your alcoholism.
I did smoke black and milds, but I never. Again, not as much as everybody else did.
Yeah. So, so right now, because I have no, like, in terms of like filling the day, it's when I'm really bored and I'm just like pacing it, because I pace as well. I've always been a pacer.
Yeah. That's why you're so skinny.
That's part of it, I'm sure, because it keeps my metabolism going. Like,
how do you? Well, do you think
if you fidget with your hands, you like burn like 400 calories or something a day or something. Like,
I got
something
mocked.
ridiculous.
I got mocked not too long ago because I move my hands a lot when I talk.
So I don't even think you do, really. Maybe when you're standing up talking about something, but
Yeah.
it's being expressive. Maybe that guy should not be a robot.
Well, so do you think now's the time to overcome your fear of needles and donate some plasma?
I've thought about it though. I have thought about it.
What if I go with you? I'll hold your hand. You look me in the eyes, and I'll whisper, "Baby, it's okay. It's okay, baby."
I mean, that would help. I mean, could you come and help me get over my fear of going to sleep? Because I would love that when I'm going to sleep.
You just can't fall asleep?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
I just want you there to whisper in my ear.
No,
while
I can
go
do
to
that.
Sleep.
Yeah, I can. I once saw a guy who was funny at BioLife. I don't know if that's like a global chain. Plasma place.
Yeah, plasma place. Yeah.
It was his first time, and
It's just you, Phil.
he's barking at himself. He's barking at a reflection of himself. He's doing the same thing you are, Phil, because it's you. I was at BioLife. There was a kid who was a new donor, and there was like a pretty like the phlebotomist was pretty cute.
Yeah.
And he's trying to like drop some swag on her.
Yeah, spitting some game.
You know, and like then we're looking all cool and fresh, and then pokes him in the needle. Like 4 minutes later, dude is pale as fuck, sweaty, and just like they have to turn it off, fan him down.
I might
give him some
yeah.
sips of juice.
I might like to do that just for that experience. I'll go in there, hit on the phlebotomist, and then as soon as she takes out the needle, when I pass out and vomit, afterwards,
She still gives you your phone number?
Yeah. After they don't even put the needle in my arm because I've exploded before that could even happen. I go, so what's up with that number, babe?
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Maybe that would make me overcome my fear of talking to people, at least.
Can I give you an outlandish kind of alternative method of income?
Yeah, sure.
So a lot of people, this is very accurate, 100% accurate. A lot of people start these businesses on Instagram. And what you do, Rob, you think of creative name, you take pictures of your feet and you post them on your Instagram and you go.
It's called fetish porn.
Yep. And if you go, if you want a private session or, some private pictures or anything like that, you want a custom video just for you, you send me $20 and you tell me what you want. $20 gets you 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 3 to 5 toes.
$50 gets you more. And the higher the amount, the more you get.
It's like $100 for honey and
Yeah, for real. I'm not kidding. People do this. Are you willing to go down this road?
Absolutely, but I don't think that women want that, do they?
Who cares who it is?
Well, I guess, I don't care if
paying
guys
customer.
I don't care if guys are looking at my feet, but my feet are pretty haggard, but I'll sand them down.
People might like that though. Don't sand them now because that could be a private video. People sanding.
Sanding your feet.
You want to see your toes get sanded.
It's a good point. I'll look into it.
Also, I have a $1 million idea on how to get MeUndies to sponsor potentially the show or me.
Okay.
So one of my goals, of course, is to start running again. Dude, a year ago today, I ran a fucking half marathon, but I didn't this year.
Why not?
Because I got fat, depressed, and lazy.
Okay. Good reasons, all three.
Thank you. So I want to start an Instagram page, and if anybody, I swear to you, if anybody fucking steals this idea, I will straight up fucking kill you. I will kill you.
All right.
You heard it?
Are you going to run into me onesie?
That is a good idea. I was going to start an Instagram page called Me Runsies.
Yeah.
Me Runsies. And my Me Runsies page is going to be...
Me undies and me runsies sounds like you have runs in your me undies, though.
a little bit.
You don't wipe well
A little
enough.
bit. But what I'm going to do is when I go on runs, Rob, I'm going to be wearing a pair of me undies and wearing they sell shirts.
Yep.
I was going to maybe wear one of those shirts and maybe a pair of their socks.
Maybe a hat.
A hat. Right.
I have
So
a hat.
I'm going to be like, and then I'm going to do like a live videos of me running and be like, yo, I'm so sweaty, but you know what? I am so fucking comfortable.
I'm on cloud 9 over here.
And then I'll do like after a post-run video with me undies,
Yeah.
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 And then like, that'd be the shit, wouldn't it? Isn't that a good idea?
It is a good idea.
I think so.
Yeah.
Me runsies.
Me runsies. Sounds good. Now it's out there for everybody, so you got to do it quick.
Dude, well, hold on. Let's should we tie it up right now? Should I lock it down so nobody fucking steals my shit?
Yeah, you could do that.
I think it's a good idea
I think so too.
because there's a tab on the MeUndies website where you like talk about why they should sponsor you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get on there for sure and tell them that Dudes with Brews should be sponsored because go listen to our show.
I agree.
I mean, I'm always talking up MeUndies.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait to get more. I really can't. But yeah, that's my idea. That's my $1 million idea, Rob, and
I don't know if they have enough capital to pay $1 million.
I don't even need $1 million. I just need
A promo code.
yeah. What you just unplugged your microphone.
I didn't even have my hand anywhere near the bottom of it.
It's like would you stop doing that?
I thought I was trying to see if it would stay in, but it doesn't click in.
I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, of course I can hear you. What do you think this is?
I hear you, baby.
I hear you. Shaking that ass.
All right.
But that's my idea. And
All
I
right.
think it's a good one.
Yeah, so but
the foot thing.
No, I'll look into it.
We should call you, or I got a name for it already. Okay?
All right.
We don't have to use your real name. You don't have to say Robert.
Okay.
Feats by Dre.
Okay.
Like Beats by Dre.
Yeah.
Feats by Dre.
We'll check that out.
Dude, I'm
I'm not.
I know you think I'm kidding.
I
but
don't.
I'm not.
I don't think you're kidding, actually. And
You know how many people would be down with Feats by Dre?
they would probably think that they're Dre's feet, but
They oddly,
as long as I don't
oddly
put that
white.
in the show notes, yeah,
Oddly white.
yeah. Maybe we could start a conspiracy that Dre's a white guy.
Dude, I mean, I think I'm onto some. Dude, this, I should do this for a living. Give people ideas.
Yeah,
And if it takes off, you give me 10%.
yeah. That's haven't you seen Silicon Valley?
No.
That's he has what he calls his incubator house in that what's his name? He's a fan. You would know the comedian. It was,
TJ Miller?
TJ Miller.
He's not on the show anymore.
Oh yeah. Well, he starts off as a guy with an incubator where he lets people live in his house and come up with app ideas, and then he gets 10%.
That's a great way to do it.
I don't think he gives them the ideas though, but he gives them a place rent free that they can work on their ideas.
Oh, sure. I would help with the ideas, the development of the ideas. I had a great idea for grocery shopping, but now like the grocery on the go, like where it kind of ruined it.
Yeah.
Like my idea, and I might have said this before, was, and this happened before like the grocery on demand shit all came up. I want to like go to this app, upload my fucking list of shit I need to get.
Yep.
And then, you put it into the Walmart app or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then it maps out the most effective and quickest route.
Well, that is a good idea. That's still a good idea.
Yeah, because, how many times do you go, oh, shit, I forgot this?
Yeah,
You got to walk
yeah.
all the way across the store. You got your milk and your eggs, your yogurt, all the refrigerated shit. You got to walk to the other side.
The other thing about that is that grocery stores are designed to make you go through and buy things that you don't actually need.
Yeah,
So if you put it into your app idea, that takes that out of the equation. So big grocery store wouldn't like it, but that's what makes it such a good idea. Honestly, we always wanted to get a place like Joe to Go that had milk and like little stuff like that, chips, milk, snacks that you
Sure.
can just drive through and then like pick it up and go. But
this grocery
it's
to
basically
go-
like a gas station without the gas, but you can just drive up to the window and somebody
idea.
takes it and gives
But
it to you.
now you just go on an app and fucking
They walk it out to you. Yeah.
you walk it out. You just
But
park.
doesn't that really, like, honestly, I hear about that and I go, doesn't that make people drive and be on their phone though?
No, you do it before.
How many people do you think do it before? I'm sure moms and stuff that have it. But if somebody's like, oh, I need this from the store on my way home, and I'm on my way home from work, they're in their car, like quick, like making it, sending it to the
I
store.
don't see.
so that-
I've never really seen. I haven't seen too many people utilize it yet.
me neither.
I see the parking spots and they're always empty.
I've seen somebody in the parking spots a couple times. There was one time I saw 4 or 5 people in the parking spots all at once.
Should we try it?
I mean, I'm sure it works. I have
Should
no
we
reason
do-
to do it, but
So I used to have a radio segment, and Carissa gave me this idea, and I think it's a good one. She's like, because I was talking about old like radio segments I used to do,
yeah,
and she's like, why don't you do some of these in your podcast? And I go, it's not a bad idea.
yeah,
So I used to do a segment called Weekend Review,
yeah.
where people would give me shit to do, watch, experience, and then I'd review it.
Well, we've been trying to get people to give us stuff to
Yeah, and they don't.
Yeah, and they
Oh.
just don't.
Some do.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm worried about what like Podcoin. Man, I hope the subscribers from Podcoin roll over into the other apps
Me too.
because we got a lot on
Yeah.
Podcoin.
Podcoin has been good to us.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
PC.
It was a sad, sad day.
What do you think I should do the review segment? Weekend review?
Yeah, yeah. What do you want to do it on? What do you want to? You want to review shopping app? Shopping,
Yeah.
shop, click, shop, click.
I got to make it funny though. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't be serious about that shit.
Well, then I can't be a part of it.
Okay. Because we all know you're not funny.
Yes.
You don't bring any jokes.
I don't know why I'm still here. Honestly, I'm out of stories. I can only say
Are
I
you
put
really
my
out of
pants
stories?
once. I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm sure I'm not. There's things that I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about, though.
Like what?
I don't know. There's things
Give me a list that you think.
It's not about you necessarily.
Oh, I know. I understand what you're saying.
But if I give you a list,
just tell me. Tell me right now what you think you can say that I won't let you say.
A lot of it's probably drug related stuff.
You can talk about drugs,
but a lot of it's about it's not necessarily legal stuff that
So, very little is legal in Wisconsin.
It's very true, very true. But honestly,
you've recovered though.
Yeah, I know that, but still, it's all looking back on things that and it's like honestly, all right.
But that's not a bad thing.
I'm reading a book right now, or I'm listening to a book on CD right now.
On CD.
And yeah, I'm from late '80s, and it's about like a murder. It's like my aunt gave it to me. It's called the Falcon Tattoo, and it's about somebody who puts Falcon tattoos on their victims and da 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 da.
It's kind of like a hashtag.
Kind of, yeah.
Right.
But basically,
it's a lot of work, isn't it? Like you go.
It's a temporary tattoo.
Oh, I was gonna say you go through the end.
And he doesn't murder them. He does something, yeah. They talk about that in the book actually. But basically, like the one thing that I'm taking away from this book is that if I don't get a life soon, if anybody ever fingers me for a rape or a murder, I'm fucked. Because if you can't account for your time, like what am I supposed to say? I was sitting at home alone watching Netflix. Done. Like, what were you doing on all these dates? No one can account for my whereabouts. They even
Your roommate could.
Well, now because of David, yes, I could probably a little bit, but he doesn't know if I'm there or not half the time. And unless somebody is sitting across from you, the police don't take it as an alibi. It really worries me. This book's going to make me a paranoid person.
Why does it worry you?
Just because, like,
you've never done those things.
I don't plan to do anything bad, but
so why would
I've been in front of a cop where they insisted that I did something wrong that I didn't do.
When you got your leg broken?
No. When it was a shoplifting case.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And they sat there
and Shopko.
Yeah,
and it wasn't you.
And it wasn't me. They had video, and instead of just lining up the video and looking at me and the guy in the video, they assumed it was me. And they questioned me for 3 hours and told me, just admit to it. Tell me we know you did it. We have you on video doing it. So just admit that you did it for 3 hours.
How'd they let you go? They looked at the video and they're like, oh, wait, that's not him.
No, well, they took me out of class at school. I was under 18 at the time.
Oh.
And so for 3 hours of the school day, I sat in there and told them I didn't do it, told them I hadn't been to Shopko, told them I don't shoplift. Because I didn't, and I hadn't been. It was like this whole spiel, and then finally they had to let me go back to class. I went home, told my parents what happened, and my mom came in and bitched them out, and we went down to the police station where they then played the video, and the guy in the video looked nothing like me. And it's like all they had to do was do that right off the bat. But because they picked my picture out of the yearbook as being a person that looked similar. And instead of and this is what makes me mad about this is something that I assume you don't want me to talk about because I have problems with our justice system where they want somebody to be guilty more than they want the right person to be guilty. They don't care.
I would agree with that.
And it's like that's the thing that makes me paranoid about listening to this book because the things that they ask and anytime I watch something like this. And it's like, oh, well, you need to account for your whereabouts on this exact day at these times. And it's like, okay, what if I'm at home watching Netflix and I'm watching X-Files? That's normal for me. It's a 45-minute show. Netflix doesn't need you to hit the button until every 3 episodes. For that entire time frame that I'm watching X-Files, I have hour and 15-minute gaps. Or 2 hour and 15-minute gaps. Between every time I hit the button.
You're really paranoid about something that's never going to happen.
Just in case. It does happen.
But it's not going to happen to you.
Why not? What
would anyone have to gain out of it?
It's not about somebody pointing the finger at me. It's about being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and then it just it happens.
But the places you go are...
I don't go anywhere. So, I mean, that's good.
You come here...
But I still have to be out in the world and things like. What if somebody with a Cadillac, the same color? There's a lot of them out there. Kidnaps somebody. That's saying, I'm just saying. I
think I'm more concerned that you are genuinely concerned that this is going to happen to you.
People get railroaded, man, and You're not
going to be the next.
The listeners will back me up on this. I guarantee it.
Will they?
Yeah, they will.
I believe there are issues with the justice system, but I support police officers while questioning.
I do too.
While hoping to weed out the bad ones at the same time.
That's the thing. It's like personally, when it's a weird situation because it's like with things where they come and ask you questions and then people get defensive and they get like they go on this like they shut down and they put up walls and stuff. And it's like, well, if you got nothing to hide, if you didn't do anything wrong, then you shouldn't do that. But if the cops don't have a real reason to be looking at you, then you shouldn't have to open up your life. And they've ruined people's lives just by questioning them. And they don't they don't care. I mean, look at the guy in the JonBenet Ramsey case. Just because he was there and said, I'll help people,
Who?
JonBenet Ramsey or whatever, his little girl that got murdered. There was a guy that lived in the area or something, and he was helping reporters. Like, he was just helping because of the media attention was so heavy. He was, like, getting water and food and helping people find places to stay in the area. Well, that fit the profile of a guy that murdered somebody in Scotland or something like that, who also pushed themselves into the investigation in that same way, where he was trying to help and all that, even though he wasn't a cop. In which case, then they were like, well, this guy's our main suspect now, and it ruined that guy's life for probably a good 10 to 15 years. Same thing happened. Like, there's a lot of cases where that stuff happened.
Yeah.
And I probably watch too many documentaries on that kind of stuff or read into it does work. I'm just saying it's probably the worst reason to get a life. But it's still a reason to get a life. If that's what I need to get a fire lit under me to go and make friends and do things, I'll take it. Right? Because it's healthier to go and do things with people than it is to sit at home and play video games and watch Netflix.
And get accused of crimes that you didn't commit.
Well, I wouldn't have to worry about that if I had friends, because then when the cops came and said, what were you doing on these days? I could say I was hanging out with these people. Call Drew. I got nothing to hide. Otherwise, I got what am I going to say? Otherwise, I was watching Six-Headed Shark Attack.
You're not going to get with your mom.
That was with my mom. But.
You're not going to get accused of any of these crimes, Rob. You're not.
Okay. All right.
I don't think ever have, like, in one instance of shoplifting.
It's traumatic, man.
Clearly.
It changes the way you look at things. When somebody sits there for 3 hours and tells you, I know you did this, and you know you didn't, and they don't want to listen. They don't even care what you're saying. If you're not saying, yes, I did it, they don't want to hear it.
I don't think it's going to happen to you again. Especially in a case of murder or sexual. I'm just saying,
I'm saying I don't think it's going to either, but I hope it doesn't, because if it does, I'm screwed. That's all I'm saying. I need to start keeping a journal or something.
Damn it, Cheryl.
Every hour.
Just mowing the lawn. We got to wrap this up now.
All right.
We're at that time anyways. On that note.
Well, sorry about sorry about the sticker. Sorry about Podcoin. Sorry about this bad episode, because I went down this road.
I find it fascinating, to be honest.
I'm going to start keeping an hour by hour journal. This is what I did for the last hour. That way, when the cops come and question me, I can say this is exactly what I did. And I'll hit the button on my controller every 10 minutes. They can tell that, right?
I don't know.
Maybe I'll just yell out the window.
Well, couldn't they tap into your Netflix?
Every time
Netflix release those?
Yeah.
At some point,
I would assume so.
So
yeah,
you'd be fine.
But that's every 15 minutes I'll just yell out the window. I'm a fancy boy. People will remember that, right? Yeah, that guy yelled, I'm a fancy boy, out his window at that time. Every 15 minutes for some reason. He does it every day. This is how people walk around town and scribble on notepads nonsense, I think. This book is going to do bad things to me.
Maybe you shouldn't read it.
I'm already halfway through it. I can't stop now.
Is Scribble still around? Now that you mentioned it,
I haven't seen him for a while, but I also don't leave my house and go. I don't go to that side of town very often.
I don't see that guy anymore. He used to walk up and down the streets he played tic-tac-toe with himself. Scribbles.
He always won.
No matter what, whether he was a circle or X's, didn't matter. So on that note, on that highlight, We drank Drekker Brewing Company from Fargo, North Dakota. Techno Viking, the Berliner Weisse Sour, a product of the USA. I say drink it because I enjoyed it. It's delicious. The artwork is awesome, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously, not a beer that you can drink
Personally,
constantly over and over.
Personally, I think the best thing about it is the sticker you get from the can.
It's not like a sticker you're supposed to put on your car.
Yeah, but you can peel it off and do that if you wanted.
If you really want to, you could. But it's good.
I'm not a fan of sour beers. We all know that. For a sour, it's good. But I'm gonna say I wouldn't drink it. But that's just me. It's not because it's a bad beer. It's because I don't like sours.
Okay. Well, I'd say drink it. I clearly haven't.
Yeah, I'm only halfway through it. Sorry.
Piece of shit.
All
Just
right.
kidding.
Well,
if you never hear from Rob again, it's because he got framed for a crime he didn't commit.
well, you can still record through the glass, right? You'll come to the prison.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
we can drink some toilet wine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm into it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I wouldn't be able to really. Oh, the wine. Yeah, we can critique that. I'm sure the guy in Cell Age.
There's only so much.
Yeah.
There's only so many things you can fit up your ass. I don't think.
Are you willing to do that for me to bring a beer in?
How would you even smuggle that in?
You just said it, my friend.
How would me putting it up my ass help you?
Well, I think we
How am I going to get it to the other side of the wall?
Well, that'd probably be a first time mistake, but we'd figure it out.
Oh God, no, I don't know if I'm willing to do that. But it's a nice thought.
All right.
Phil, you got anything to say?
He's drunk, passed out.
All right, bye.
Pew pew audio. Goodbye, everyone.